Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday morning. I'm coming to you very quietly from my basement. Like I said, it's Sunday morning. What time is it? It's like, oh my gosh, it's like 7:30 in the morning. My dog wakes me up at 5 a.m. no matter what, so I'm always awake way before the rest of the family, which is why I snuck down here to do a really quick video, which is why I look like this. I'm basically in my pajamas. I'm wearing no makeup. That's a great time to come and do like a fully public video. I'm drinking cold coffee actually this is a David's Tea latte mug from a couple of years ago, a Halloween mug. I gotta say, I really miss these mugs. I really miss the energy that David's Tea used to put towards making cool mugs. Like, I think literally right now on their website, their newest mug is, I'm not kidding you, like a beige mug. It's beautiful. Like, if you are into a minimalist, neutral kind of palette, it's actually kind of tempting because it's lovely, but it is the opposite of like the artistry that they put into their mugs a couple of years ago, and I guess it's just not their emphasis right now. But it is one of my favorite things about David's Tea is their mugs that they would create. So anyway, that was a digression. I'm just coming on here to check in with you guys. Oh my gosh, it's been a while, and because I'm not shopping that much, I'm not unboxing, I'm just kind of in that summer, like get summer done kind of mode, and then back to school's gonna start, and I missed you guys, so this is kind of my little check-in. So I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee, and we're gonna talk about a couple of things. Okay, thing number one, and the thing that prompted me to come on here. By the way, hi, I'm Stephanie. Welcome to my health, wellness, tea, coffee, finances, things that smell good channel. Okay, we got that out of the way. First things first, I set some really concrete goals at the beginning of this year. I actually went through like a whole process where I journaled and everything, and that has been really helpful for me in terms of like every once in a while you get off track. You just do. You decide what your year is going to be and you get all inspired, and then a couple months in, real life happens and you get off track, okay? So having those goals written down and having them be these long-term goals has really helped reset me. And one of the goals that I set was, I don't know if you guys have ever done the Conqueror app. Maybe I'll link to it in my video. Sorry guys, 7:30 in the morning. This is gonna be a rough video. Thanks for not turning this off if you're still here. So the Conqueror app is this app that's really, really fun. You end up earning actually real live medals. Like they're actually incredible quality. Hang on, wait right here. I'll show you something. Okay. I told you I'm in my pajamas. Okay, this is an actual medal that I earned for walking what would be the length of the Nakasendo Trail in Japan. So you're virtual walking and you're actually logging in. Look how gorgeous this is. This is like metal, and it has moving parts, and it has two sides. And you basically pay like, I would say Canadian 40-ish dollars, and you decide usually on the time frame that you want to walk that distance, and then it's an honor system. You log in, you can do it as a team with other people, which I've done in the past, or you can just set your own goal. Okay, so now that I've explained what that is, and I have like 6 of these medals, they're really fun because they keep you on your walking goals. You can also log in other types of exercise as kilometers. Like if I do a half-hour workout, I log that as 3 kilometers, for example. You make up your own rules about, it's basically your own goal setting, and nobody's checking on you. You're kind of just paying to get this cool medal at the end, but you feel like you earned it. So at the beginning of this year, I decided I was going to walk the entire perimeter of Ring Road of Iceland in terms of distance. And it's a really long distance. It's like, what is it, like 1,200 or more kilometers. And I gave myself the year plus a couple of months to go up to my 50th birthday. So this is a 50th birthday goal. So I looked at my app lately, um, and I have only walked, I've walked like 700 and something kilometers. Like I'm more than halfway. But the app is like, Stephanie, you're 20 kilometers behind on in terms of like keeping you on track in terms of me reaching my goal. And to be honest, I haven't been focusing heavily on a walking goal. I hurt my back gardening last week. Like I keep sort of injuring myself, or or stuff happens, or it's just brutal weather, and it hasn't been an emphasis for me. But it made me check in with myself and go, okay, I really want to set myself a daily walking goal, because part of what hurting my back did to me is it made me feel like I really need to focus a bit more on making sure that I am fit. The way I hurt my back was by gardening for a couple of hours, and I was raking my lawn and I was moving like pine needles basically. I moved 8 giant paint buckets worth of pine needles, and that laid me out for a week on my back. Like I couldn't do anything. And that is something that I used to be able to do. I used to be in good enough shape to do. And I did it this time, and because I am 49 years old and I haven't been keeping up with my fitness, I laid myself out. And I'm angry about that, right? I'm angry that I'm now doing things that I didn't used to be able to do, or the other way around, and things that I used to be able to do now mess me up. And I want to be in better shape. So I did a calculation, and really, if I keep walking 3 to 4 kilometers per day without fail, I hit my Iceland walking goal. I also likely burn a lot more calories, potentially losing a couple of pounds. I just want to get a bit more serious about pushing myself a bit. I think I've been quite gentle with myself, and I want to see, I mean, obviously there's going to be those weeks, right? There'll be another week where for some reason I twist an ankle doing something, because I seem to hurt myself every 5 minutes at this age. But I want to try, right? So my rules are every day. Every day I have to get out and do 3 to 4 kilometers. I have an app that tracks me. I'm not a big fan of step goals. I've tried to use a step counter in the past, and I don't like how it tracks me. I don't find it actually tracks me very well, and it's discouraging rather than encouraging. So I use an app that kind of really through GPS tracks me through kilometers moved or about the earth. However, if I'm doing something else, like again, gardening for an hour, or going swimming or whatever, I'm still going to track those kilometers, if that makes sense. But 3 to 4 kilometers a day, I'm saying it out here for accountability. Okay. What else is going on with me? Let's see. Thing 2, I am on a candle low/no buy. That is hurting me, you guys, and I'll tell you why. You don't realize until you try and do a low buy or a no buy how much you emotionally depend on that behavior to keep you calm through stress. Like I think ultimately, my love of shopping for tea and candles and all of these sort of joyous, simple things is about me distracting myself from some of the really real tensions that are going on in our lives. Like I said, my husband's not working right now. Don't know when he's going to get another job. My job has its own tensions for various reasons. And going, not just looking at lovely things, but also the community that comes along with it, like the videos that I watch, the social media that I read is very calming and very distracting from my everyday sort of workaday concerns. And part of doing a no buy or a low buy is to really like dial back on tapping into that community. Like I have left a few Reddits for a while. I'm not looking at the Reddits. I have unsubscribed from a few accounts. There's some YouTube videos I'm no longer watching that are from people who are like heavily pushing sales or like just giving me the FOMO, right? But the problem is, what do you replace that with, right? So I've been trying to watch videos that are no buy related or anti-consumption. And the only thing I have to say about a lot of these kind of videos is I totally agree with them. They're preaching to the choir, but a lot of times they're a little bit negative, like they're not very relaxing. There are people who are angry at capitalism, and there are people who are angry at the patriarchy and angry at all, you know. I don't disagree with what they're saying, but it is a completely different place in my life to listen to my nice people going, oh, here's a beautiful candle and it smells like apples and cinnamon and oh, I love it, to going to, you are being sold a bill of goods by the man and he is manipulating you and this is all bullshit. It's it's like a totally different vibe, right? And I don't need the anger vibe in my life right now, you guys. I need the calming vibe. So I'm still on the search to kind of, I'm just finding myself off my phone more, which I guess is overall good. But I need escapist behavior. I need escapist behavior, you guys. The world is a scary place. The world is a harsh place. The Olympics were good for a little while because we all got together and we had some joy and we had a collective experience. But now we're back to war and financial stress and you guys give me some advice about how I escape that without looking for things to purchase, I guess is what I'm asking of you. Tea. Oh, I have to say one more thing and then I'll go because I know this is long. I have enough tea to get me through the fall, okay? I did that beautiful tea Lyra order that I posted weeks back, and that is still going strong, and I don't need any more tea. I have a full load of Murchies. The thing that's happening right now is that a lovely acquaintance at work is currently, she is connected with a tea company that is also an MLM, right? And I have nothing inherently against like the multi-level marketing or when people are representatives of a company. I do order from those kind of things as long as the people aren't pressuring me too badly. I don't have trouble with somebody making a little extra money off of like letting somebody else know about a product. But she is going to be coming to me with the fall catalog. I already kind of put her off with the summer catalog because I was like, I'd rather like see what's coming out for fall. But the truth is that this company's quite expensive for what they sell, and that's largely because they work in, you know, commissions into that pricing. And so I hope I am strong and I'm very minimal. Like, yes, I could say to her, I can't afford it right now. I don't want to buy anything, but she's also someone who's been very kind to me. She's had a rough year. I would like to order a little something just to be nice. Do you know what I mean? Like when people come to you and they're like, my son is raising money for a band and they're selling cheese and would you like to buy some cheese? And the cheese is a little expensive, but you're like, you know what? This is a purchase I'm going to make to be kind, to help somebody else out, and I'm going to feel good about that. This is what's going to happen. I'm not going to talk about the company because I'm not representing them, and I'm not interested in representing them. But if you read between the lines, you probably know who I'm talking about if you're into the tea world. I will come to you and show you what I eventually purchase because I have a feeling I'm probably going to end up purchasing one thing. Candles, I am resisting. You know, I'm getting really disenchanted with these companies because everybody's raising their prices. The economy is getting a little bit rough. Yeah, prices are all going up, and at the same time, we're not making more money, right? Like my grocery bill, like I'm redoing my fall budget, my grocery bill is now $200 more than it was this time last year. And I've tried to cut things out, but unless I want to do with like zero fresh fruit, or or like, I don't know what, only eating beans and rice, I have to pay that money. And where does that money come from? That money comes from my discretionary budget, which I no longer hardly have any discretionary money. And it's stressful, guys. So yeah, I'm going to check in a couple more times with these goals. I'm going to hold myself now that I have announced this walking goal. I am going to check in with you guys, maybe while I'm taking a walk, and tell you how it's going. Thanks. This was a long video. I just wanted to check in because I miss you guys. Comment below if you are feeling good, doing good, or like me, struggling a bit with having to buy less or just trying to reach healthier goals. I love hearing from everybody. Sorry, I have been a little bit off the grid. Okay, take care. Bye.